Hi, I'm David Safinovitz. I'm with TRG, and we're here today to talk about the wonderful media and consumables industry. I'm here with two very special guests.
Hi, I'm Scott Begbie. I'm the Director of Sales at Repacorp. We're one of the premier label, packaging, and media suppliers in the United States.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Pfister, Account Manager of TRG.
In our conversation, I just wanted to go over and get your guys' idea on where do you see the trend going for both direct thermal and thermal transfer in mobility?
Great question, David. So things are becoming very mobile, as we all know. People are using, we're all using our phones. Mobile computing is big in warehousing and retail now. So people are now wearing mobile printers. So with a mobile printer, they lend themselves to direct thermal printing rather than thermal transfer, which are the big printers that sit on people's desks. So right. The trend is moving more towards direct thermal.
Is there a trend or a change in the direct thermal market where there's new materials being created to accommodate for more of a thermal transfer finish with a direct thermal technology?
So new materials are coming out, direct thermal synthetic, so you have something that's going to last a long time. So outdoors it would last through extreme temperatures and still be readable but printable via a direct thermal printer.
These new materials are really kind of cool. I've done a lot of testing on these personally because I'm kind of a techno geek when it comes to labels, as you are as well. And these new materials are really cool because they can last outdoors for up to 18 months.
Which is something that's
never really been done before. And I did testing. I have a mobile printer in my office. I printed the material and I put it on my deck outside on a picnic table. Kind of like this with tires, right? With everything. Yeah. It sat out there for almost a year and it was still legible, readable, scannable, which was kind of cool. Yeah, as rain hits it and hail hit it and stuff falls out of the trees, you know what I mean.
It will affect it.
It will affect it, but overall it's still readable and still scannable, which is really cool. Okay. So where thermal transfer were used for those, we can now move to direct thermal. And that's one of the product sets that we at Repacorp are really focusing on, as well as for mobile printing. They use a very small core, a 3/4 inch core and a 2.5 inch roll.
Why are some of these printer manufacturers coming out with smaller than 2.6 inch OD? Where's the benefit to them other than potentially having the only stock item available in that smaller OD?
Well, I think it comes down to people want to get the printer smaller and smaller and smaller on their hip. So if they make that smaller, the printer can only accommodate a smaller roll. That's why we're seeing 2.2 inch ODs, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, and 2.6.
Gotcha.
From the same printer manufacturer, to mention, you can mention Zebra or any of the printer manufacturers. Right. Even amongst their printer portfolio, they go from 2.2 to 2.6 OD based upon the size of the printer.
And being a manufacturer, are you looking to accommodate the growth in mobile printing and putting more stock in place for the different ODs?
What we're doing at Repacorp is we're investing in what's called automated turrets. So when we produce these labels, we don't have to have individuals take a big roll, go to a rewind machine, and put them on a small roll all manually. This is now automated. And we've invested in the last couple of years close to $1 million in automated turret equipment to make this more efficient and more cost effective for TRG and TRG's customers.
The finishing of that product and the core size and determining the right selection is key.
Absolutely, and custom versus stock would be huge too.
Right.
And that's why if we can increase stock on some of the bigger users, it makes everything easier in the industry.
So our catalog has expanded to accommodate all the mobile rolls, both through receipt papers as well as labels, because of that trend.